How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to find out, is Australia the scariest place on Earth? That is right. That is the name of the video today by the channel, the girl, Alexandra Tuhui. I don't know exactly how you pronounce that, so apologies to you, lady, because I don't know how to say your last name. But anyways, that's what it is. She looks shocked that I wasn't able to pronounce it, doesn't she? She's like, oh, how absurd of this guy here to not know how to say my last name. But anyways, that's what it is. Links down below in the description section for the original video, so you can go over there and check it out and hit like on the original video and all that. So we're going to find out about this. Of course, Australia does have that stereotype of being a scary place. So, of course, let's find out from this person's point of view, me watching it, reacting to it, you watching me, watching her. Let's do it. Hit like and subscribe.
Australia is the most deadly place on the planet if you're a tourist to visit. Or is it? G'day, my name's Alexandra, I live in Australia, and today I want to talk about how to stay safe in Australia as a tourist. I made a short satire video about how to stay safe in Australia. How to stay safe from Australian wildlife for tourists. To my absolute surprise, this video got over 40 million views across TikTok and Instagram. And let's just say for a lot of the viewers, the element of satire did not come across, with the majority of the viewers being overseas and commenting things like, and in addition to the comments stating how scared they were to visit Australia, many comments did point out that I actually never said how to stay safe in Australia. I want to talk about the facts and the myths about how dangerous is Australia for tourists. So starting off with one of the biggest fears that people hold about coming to Australia, and that is the giant spiders.
Oh yeah.
Giant spiders that haunt.
I saw one of those here. I don't know if it escaped Australia, came across the ocean, and I don't know, but there was a massive spider here, and it was so big I was about to sign over the title to my house to it and just leave. It was that big. I almost just gave up. But it nowhere compares to the size of the spiders in Australia, I could imagine.
Your nightmares are often fairly elusive. Probably how they've gotten to be such a giant size because they haven't been stuck in somebody's house. Spiders that you are most likely to encounter are the huntsman spiders, and while still completely disgusting, they are totally harmless. Unless they surprise you while you're driving and you end up flipping your car and driving into a tree. Then they are pretty.
I don't want to see it though. Don't want to see it. I don't care how harmless they are. I don't know. I have a weird thing about spiders. I don't like them.
Harmful. The venomous spiders that you have a chance of seeing as a tourist are most likely the Sydney funnel web,
most dangerous spiders in the world,
and the redback spider. And while these spiders are venomous, you are already terrified of spiders. If you see any spider, you're going to be running away so fast that thing's not going to have a chance. In fact, there have been no deaths attributed to spider bites in Australia since 1979. Let's not cancel our flights to Sydney over the giant spiders.
Screw you guys, I'm going
That's huge.
But how about the venomous snakes?
Australia.
You've got the most venomous snakes, there's no doubt about that.
While there is a large variety of venomous snakes in Australia, you're probably not likely to encounter one at your hostel. Snakes are pretty keen to stay the fuck away from people.
I'm in danger.
Just like people are keen to stay the fuck away from snakes. Well, most people.
Death stalks you at every turn!
The reality is the most likely place you are to encounter a snake is on a bushwalk. It is important to recognize the real threat that a venomous snake could pose, but
Just stay away from the bushwalks. Don't be out there doing no bushwalks. Basically, right? If you don't want to get bit by one of those.
the reality is that you're not going to run into a venomous brown snakes on the steps of the Sydney Opera House. So if you're scared of snakes, just stay out of the long grass. If you come here as a tourist, you're definitely going to be going in the ocean. And starting with the most front of mind threat that you'll find in the ocean, sharks. However, sharks are not a unique threat to Australia. Sharks cause injuries and fatalities in all parts of the world. And that's because we're entering their home. We don't go wandering into the savannah and be like, oh, why did I get mauled by a lion? Anytime we go swimming in the ocean, there's going to be a risk associated with marine life, including sharks. And in Australia, patrolled tourist beaches have drone surveillance, lifeguards, they have shark nets. They are really trying to help you to stay safe from sharks. But there is a much more unseen hidden threat that you should be aware of, and that is jellyfish. Box jellyfish
Oh,
and
yeah.
kanji jellyfish are the two main culprits to be aware of. They inhabit the northern tropical waters of Western Australia, Northern Territory, and Queensland, and
Okay.
predominantly in the summer months from November to May. While you may be thinking,
So, like, if you go down to Melbourne or Sydney or something like that, you're good. You're not even by the jellyfish. Like, you're probably good. And that's probably most of the places that, like, you were going to go as a tourist, more than likely, right? Like, I mean, sure, there's probably stuff in Queensland, you know, whatever, but...
hey, isn't that where the Great Barrier Reef is? Yeah, you're right. That is where the Great Barrier Reef is. Never fear, because steer suits are here to ensure when you're meeting Nemo that you're also not going to meet the Grim Reaper.
Bruh.
One other major player in who the fuck is going to get me next is the saltwater crocodile.
This croc has enough power in its jaws to rip my head right off.
Saltwater crocodiles are found along the northern coast, again in Western Australia, Northern Territory, and Queensland. Although you may hear overblown stories about giant spiders in Australia, the stories about giant crocodiles are absolutely not overblown. There is actually this amazing hack that will save you from sharks, crocodiles, jellyfish, and yourself. Do not swim wherever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Recent studies show that 20
Yeah, basically, that's my theory, is just you stay the hell out the water, and you ain't got to worry about anything like that, right?
international visitors a year are unalived from drowning. That is an insane number. Riptides, inexperience, large waves are much more of a threat to Australian tourists than any other wildlife in Australia. This is because they're not perceived as a threat. If you want to stay safe while swimming in Australia, swim at patrol beaches between the red and yellow flags. Look for and read safety signs. Recognize hazards and dangers. Avoid swimming or any recreational activities alone. Never swim at unpatrolled beaches, and never swim at night. Just before we move out of the ocean, one last thing to remember. Don't just go picking shit up in the ocean in Australia.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
No.
The blue ring octopus to
The fuck was that?
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
The heck is this thing? What is that? Okay, I don't know.
the blue ring octopus to the cone snail to the stonefish. There's a large number of unsuspecting things that would be more than happy to fuck you up. Best rule of thumb is just leave it the fuck alone. Lastly, I want to finish on some of the more unsuspecting wildlife that you might need to watch out for in Australia. While kangaroos are a symbolic icon of Australia, kangaroos, if not respected, could fuck you up.
Hell yeah, they can. I'll box you like Mike Tyson.
There is this super bizarre trend of Americans talking about if they could win a fight with a kangaroo, with many
Oh, dude.
speculating that they could.
Don't try it.
Now, I will tell you, it's kind of in my dream to fight a kangaroo. And
If you were to box a kangaroo, you would get your guts handed to you by Skippy. Give kangaroos their
Yeah.
space. Next on the list is magpies.
Swooping magpies
Oh,
have
yeah,
good
these
reason
guys.
for their actions.
I watched a video about the swooping magpies. I did a reaction to it. Check it out on my channel if you would. That'd be amazing.
They're just being protective parents.
If you do get swooped by a magpie, or worse, a plover, stay calm.
What is that?
Parents.
If you do get swooped by a magpie, or worse, a plover, stay
Or worse, a what? A clover? Is that what she said? Can you explain that to me, please?
calm, cover your head, and try and seek shelter. Lastly on the list is yourself. You are truly the biggest threat to yourself while you're visiting Australia. And you can
Me?
protect you from yourself by following local advice and staying up to date with current information, by following the rules about swimming in Australia, and giving the wildlife in Australia the space and respect that it deserves. Thanks so much, guys.
Basically, just use common sense, right? Like, you know, and that's smart anywhere. Don't just be going through the jungle. Don't just be swimming through weird random parts of the ocean and like picking up weird little squishy jelly looking thingies, and it's not good. Just stay your ass inside and you'll be safe. Maybe not. Those big ass spiders will come in and get you. They'll crawl through the cracks probably. I don't even know. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe. You guys have a super fun, awesome day, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye.